Good evening, everyone. Well, today, because due to some activities, we have to meet this way. Today, we're going to see and learn what is a learning unit. Do you have any idea what is a learning unit? Think about that. Discuss with your partners, and then we can continue. Okay? Yes. The same as this picture here, right? We don't have any idea. We have heard about learning units, but we don't know exactly what they are. Okay, so let's go to the definition first. All right. So here it says, what is a learning unit? Okay, what exactly it is. So it's a didactic unit. Is a type of short-term planning, and remember this, short-term planning. Okay, it's for a month or month and a half, yeah, maximum 2 months, but no more. Okay, and here we can find the purposes of the learning, the criteria, the evidences, the activities, and the evaluation, how we are going to evaluate everything that we have planned here in this learning unit through a process of reflection and analysis based on our students' learning needs. Okay, so here we are going to find, after the annual plan, we are going to find the specific unit that we're going to work for the first term, okay, or the second term, but specifically what exactly how we are going to distribute that term. Okay, in our country we have normally a term lasts 2 months, 2 or 3 months, mostly 2 months. Okay, so we have to find, according to what we have planned, a topic unit for the first month and another topic unit for the second month. Both become in one learning unit. Okay, so let's see what else can we find. All right, so we have seen the definition. Now we're going to see which are the parts of a learning unit. Okay, so the first part that we need to recognize is the title and number of the unit. For example, what I need, and this could be unit 3, for example. And here, in the significant situation, we are going to describe exactly what our students are going to work on. And obviously, we are going to consider some questions, okay, as you can read here. All right. Okay, in the expected learning part, which is the first part, in fact, we are going to see the 3 competences that the English area is formed. For example, for the first one, we have selected these skills to be worked on this term, and this performance, as you can see here. The same happens with the second competence. We have selected from our national curriculum design. Okay. This one is a little bit different from the last one because I did it with the draft of the final copy from the National Curriculum Design, but in essence it's the same. Okay. Then we have the thematic fields. Here we have a summary of everything that our students are going to see. For example, which functions they are going to work on. Okay. Which grammar and which vocabulary. As you can see here in this first learning unit, it's formed by 2 topics units, which is at the doctor and shopping for clothes. These 2 topic units or topical units form my learning unit. Okay. All right, I'm going to tell you again. These here we have to consider the function of the language that they are going to practice, they are going to learn, the grammar they are going to use, and the vocabulary they are going to use. Okay. All right, let's move to the third part. In the third part is the important products. As you see, we have 2 topical units. So per each topical unit, we need a product. In the first part, we have for the first topical unit, we have dialogues, okay, and for the second topical unit, we have emails. So it means that they are going to have 2 kinds of products: oral and written products. Okay, all right. The evaluation part, which is almost the last part of the learning unit, here we are going to consider the situation of evaluation, which is main interactions or written texts. Okay, the competencies that we are going to evaluate, the skills that we are going to evaluate, and the indicators. Okay, the difference with the performance is that here with the indicators we are more specific. Okay, we evaluate specifically. All right, so what else do we have here? Okay, here it says the basic material to be used in this unit. What kind of material? Material for the teacher and materials for the student. In the case of the teacher, here you write everything that the teacher is going to use in order to work with his or her students in this specific unit. Everything that you are going to need or consult, okay, or use. And in the case of the student, well, depending on the kind of teaching that you have, the kind of method that you are using in your school, you are going to use different kinds of your students are going to use different kinds of materials. In this case, this public school, this is based on the public school, and public schools use computers because they have a software where they practice their English. They have a workbook. They use dictionaries, which are in the platform also. They use loudspeakers. They use headphones and microphones. Okay, and all the things that they will need. All right. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, well, that's the material to be used. We're going to move to the activity. Now that you have heard and watched everything, it's your turn to work on this. You are going to produce a learning unit. Okay, how are you going to produce this learning unit? You're going to use your books, and in the books all of them are divided in units. Okay, so in the previous session for the annual plan, you have organized your units, your topical units, in one learning unit. So I am going to ask you to develop only one of those learning units that you produce for the annual plan. Could be the first, the second, the third, all right? And you have to prepare something as you can see in this PPT. Okay? Time to do this, you will have 20 minutes to do this. Okay? Alright, thank you so much. I hope this video could be helpful for you, and we will meet us, okay, in our next session. Thank you so much.